Hi, Angie. How you doing? All right. Hey, good job. First and foremost, the masking on the baked good is excellent. Both sides. Flour looks great. Your masking is just perfect, and placement of the logo is outstanding. So great job there. Okay, one thing I just noticed something right now, and I wish I would have noticed it earlier because this just kind of threw me. So I'm going to throw my cadence off a little bit here in your video. Sorry about that. So anyways, threw me off track. I'm looking at this logo here, and I'm noticing that it is not placed the same way as this one. Okay, this one seems like it has been kind of squished horizontally. Up and down, that is kind of squished from here to here. You can see it by the shape of the leaf and the relationships of those leaves. Now, if I'm wrong, forgive me, but it certainly looks like that is a different placement. So just check that. Make sure that you don't ever change the original proportions of the logo when you place it. Okay, or and just importantly, if you resize it, make sure you constrain those original proportions. Okay, now your two ads technically are good. You're showing proficiency. That's the most important thing. As far as magazine advertisement and creativity goes, and I'm just thinking, I'm not real sure if either of these techniques are working. This is a cute idea, but it's just not going to work. You're kind of asking the viewer to put too many things together here. It's kind of cute, but there's no real relationship between a flower, a rose, and a pizza. So that's what people see. I understand it's a gift-giving thing, like the gift of giving a rose, but I get it. But I don't think John Q. Public is going to get it because basically the first thing you see, focal point main, dead center, front and center, is the rose with the pizza. And the mind immediately does not see a logical connection between a rose and a pizza, therefore goes into a little kind of a state of confusion while it regathers its thoughts. And that's how the mind works when it's looking at magazine ads. If things don't make sense, the mind slows down. It slows down, even stops while it tries to process. Meanwhile, your eyes are still looking around, and that discord creates confusion. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Hungry Yet, introducing our savory pizza. Now, that's fine for a headline and a subhead. That's great. It's an informative piece. There is no actual call to action. It's just informative, right? So what I'm thinking is that there's a couple of different things we can do here. I think that the one thing you really want to do is try not to give the viewer, in this case, 4 separate things to look at. Okay, and basically these are 4 separate things: Hungry Yet, pizza, subhead, logo. What we need to do is we need to orchestrate these in a harmonious piece where they breathe together instead as a unit instead of 4 different objects. Let me show you an example of what I mean. Okay, I think these ads are good. I think they're very good. Okay, so here's your main image. Note the treatment of the image, though, and all of these. Note the treatment of the image. It's always presented almost in a presentation format and not just kind of floating there. And usually the best way to present this in a presentation format is put it in a photograph. Okay, so I'm not real sure how you're going to do that. It's kind of a tough piece because it's just such an odd little thing that you're promoting here. So my suggestion is to just take a look at some visual examples, okay, and just see if you can get some ideas. And I'm just thinking, you're almost there as far as you've got, the logo. I think the logo is just too big. Logo should be about that big, down in the corner. Don't forget your contact information, okay. Try to give a background image instead of an image of the object and then paste it over something. Image of the object and then paste it over a gradient. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think a lot of images, a lot of ads that use a background for the image are really super successful. This gives me an idea for you. Maybe you could take an outdoor image of a bakery and take that out in Photoshop and put your logo on the building. That might be an interesting solution. At any rate, so those are just some considerations for for you to think about moving forward. As I said, the main important thing is that you're showing proficiency in placement of the images, in masking techniques, placement of the logo. Well, yeah, that one definitely looks like it's... Well, check it. Check that if you would. Maybe not. I don't know. Check that. Just make sure. Could be an optical illusion the way this is tucked under the leaf like that. It could be possible. At any rate, so just think about the visual direction. And if you have any questions at all, let me know, and I'll see if I can be more specific. Okay, thank you very much.